Okay. Ooh. Hello. My name is Cy Divine, and welcome for anyone watching. Wanted to do a collective reading tonight, and if anyone needs any other small yes or no questions, we can hop into that as well. If this is your first time, please hit that like and subscribe. You should just do it. Ooh. Okay. How are you guys? Camera's a little bit further away, so we'll see how this works. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hi. Hello, Manishka, Maria, Jimmy, Cobra, and Aaliyah. Is it Aaliyah or is it Alea? Whatever it is, it's beautiful. Hello. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Now that I've improved the audio, I think. If it sucks, you gotta let me know though. So I was pulling cards earlier and just sitting here, and it looks like just, still more tension, still more chaos around, all around. Now, I was going to do collective, but you guys are just diving right in. So, Jimmy had the first question, but I think, Jimmy, your question, you know what? I should shut the fuck up. It might not be a long one. I don't know if Jimmy's even still in here. Let's see. Jimmy, are you in here? Because if he's not, then we'll go with you, Maria. And I see. Today is your birthday, Cobra. Happy birthday. Are you 21 all over again? Or what? What's the age there? And Jimmy's not responding, so he's not here. 27. Nice. I remember my 20s. It was a blur. It was a blur. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Okay, Maria. Goddess needs a reading. And yes, I'm still doing numbers. I like the letters because I'm weird. But yes, I'm still doing numbers. Very much so. You mean numbers in dice, or you want to give me numbers, or? I'm not sure, because I'm all over the place. So, how do you want to do it? Wait a minute. Ooh, sorry for the extra noise. Okay. All right, Maria, you just want to give me numbers? That's fine. I don't know why the first letters that come to my mind was X, Y, and Z. Like wrapping things up. Order. I just heard success, succession. 9023. I'm still feeling it. Okay, point me in the right direction if I'm wrong, and maybe we should skip to cards. You might be the yeah. Maybe I haven't had enough coffee yet. So what I'm feeling is Jimmy, do you see me reading for someone right now? I am reading for Maria. You will have a seat when the goddesses are busy and wait your turn. So, um, what I'm getting from this, Maria, is the word phase out comes through to me. And then I hear end sequence. It's almost digital, like a computer sounding like the end of a sequence. Whether it's the end of a phase for self, I don't know. Okay, but then the next thing I hear is a more lighter voice, and it's like out the door, yeah. Out. I wrote out the door, yeah. YA. It feels like back and forth with someone that has phased itself out. Um, let's see. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. I will read for you next. Yeah, okay. So it feels like the energy of like, okay, having to make a decision in a relationship that maybe it's just time to let shit come to an end. Wrapping up a cycle, we have two, we have eight in our head. This is a thought process. We're trusting ourselves. You might have been the reading I was doing here earlier. Tired of chasing a motherfucker, right? Mm-hmm. Tired of chasing the bullshit, the wonder. Tired of chasing wonder. Now I hear TLC, don't go chasing waterfalls. Ugh. I can tell you your one has reversed here, so um it can be the air being in the zone of deceiving oneself. I don't know if you can see, but I feel this back and forth energy like what's next? What do I do? I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. Um you know what? I'm gonna go with the same deck I was using. How about that? Let's see what happens if you stay on the same timeline. Let's see what happens if you stay exactly where you are, doing the exact same thing, back and forth, back and forth. Ew. Okay, well, two of the cards came back from earlier, so maybe it was you. I'm not sure of all the details, the little, tiny bits and pieces, but this is indeed continuing to carry the heavy load. Like you're expecting intelligent behavior, perhaps from someone who has learned that they don't have to move that way. Um, see, kind of here, like looking at what happened. There'll always be this wondering of what is the grass greener somewhere else? Is it time to go? Looking at the pain, the hurt, the heartache. This could be cheating. This could be, to me, listen, I mean, like the cards are speaking in the language that I get to. Um, so in my mind, because I'm a bit of a bitch. Um, if you have to wonder and that person knows you're wondering, like you've expressed, I need to communicate, I need this. Like when you hit that wall where you're just like at the point where you're at wondering, there's this suffering that you will have to endure. And that suffering is kind of like the soul trying to redirect you from the rejection of wondering what's going to happen next. And I like these cards. So the Hermit, let me see this guy here, right? He's, there may be energies around, yes, but it's a loner energy. So now we're like getting the message. Realizing our strength helps us accept the message that that person is sending. And for me, when there is wondering, there's no answer or a refusal to engage like a mature person, that is your answer. That is your answer. I'm also getting the energy or the feeling of you being a motherly, oversaturating nurturer is what I just heard. Mm. My attention is drawn to this card, not because of necessarily what it represents, but the image. This is what I'm looking at here. If you notice, she's got all this energy and this emotion around her, and she's got this bowl and she's got a light in her hands. You have this um I'm sorry, I'm out of words. There's not enough coffee in my system. Okay. You have this, your guide, you are a goddess, you have all this, you have a beautiful aura, and it's like a candle and somebody's putting their wet finger on it. You have these gifts and this energy to bring into a loving situation. And if you notice, the towers look really kind of beat up back there. They've suffered a lot. They've gone through a lot of weather. And there you are, still strong and still with this offer in your hands. And hello, I'm reading for Maria right now. Please have some patience with me, you guys. Goddess needs the message. I think you have your answer. I think it's just going through this period of silence, quiet. It gives you an opportunity to look within, see within yourself, and take that bowl and that light and put it back in your pocket. If your person can't give you what you need, what you know you deserve, and here, here. So having that knowledge is kind of like, okay, I can only do so much in this situation. Sometimes stepping away makes a motherfucker get right too. If somebody knows that you'll be open and receptive to whatever they bring, they're gonna do what they do. It's like a toddler. Okay, let's see what happens if you move forward. Okay. I like the picture show better than the definitions, if I may be honest. Especially with this deck because it's got reverse stuff going on. So this is the timeline I'm going through of you stepping out. Please, guys, this reading is for Maria G. You stepping out of the situation going forward. You see the woman? I don't know if you can see that. Or see the woman back there? Yeah. She's doing her thing, right? And the two are in front. These two dudes are in front, like, what the fuck happened? Your person's, and I believe this to be your partner's duality, the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit. This is the two of them holding a conversation with each other, like, did you do it? Did you do it? Now you must have did it. No, she must be crazy. This is the yes, yes, okay. This is the energy of the type of person who's going to make themselves uh, out to be the abused one. Oh, she's crazy. This is the one who will tell everyone that it was your fault. Because it was your fault. It's totally your fault. You just, ugh, you want too much. You expect things. Why? Now, here, this is not the way the card came out, okay? Just to be fair about it. Let's pay attention to the justice of this. This is someone turning their back on making things right when they could. They really could, like, make things better, but childish. To me, it's an injustice. And that, to me, syncs up with these here cards. So your person holds out for a minute like, oh, I'm strong. They protest in their own special way, whatever that is. These look like they're pairing up by the twos. Okay. The goddess moves forward with strength, conviction. See, she's in her chair. She's working on that balance shit. Let me get closer. And if you see behind the person there trying to restore balance, there's a ship sailing away. Your person is attempting to restore balance by any means necessary on this timeline. And you kind of have pulled out your energy. You are feeling desire and passion towards self. You are sitting in a very peaceful place. She got her dress on. She got her own wand. She doesn't need to put up with the wand shit of the others. Right? We don't have to do that. We just I mean, like, you going on cruise ships and shit. This motherfucker's like standing on the shores, on the boardwalk, singing old songs. He's probably under the boardwalk, technically. But you're on the Carnival Cruise Line back there, sunning, feeling yourself. I'm not saying you're partying, swinging from chandeliers. I'm not saying any of that. This is the energy of just, I can do bad by myself. Now, both have their backs turned. One is, if you notice over here, there's a snake around that tree. So your person, though you have turned your back, they're gonna try to make a resurface, a little bit of a clingy thingy around a tree, just checking on you. There will be a return attempt. Will you be strong enough? Will you already have a magic stick in hand already? Let's look at the other side. Will you already be holding a new magic stick? Because, see, like, that stick don't even go into the ground. In fact, you're, like, ready for action. Like, I think you're going to hit this one here. I think it's kind of where you are on this timeline. Like, I'm good. Let's flip the devil. If you notice, the devil's got his hand up while the King of Wands is holding that stick. So one is in a defensive mode, while the other is, I'm about to whip that ass. If you smell what the rock is cooking, I'm about to beat that ass. This is like being above it. To me, it just feels like I'm too good for that. I do see your person interacting with a different one. There will be options on that person's timeline. But if you notice, like, they're not together, they're standing apart, there's a distance. This person has your person has their own set of issues that will always keep separation in relationships. Separation is just going to be a thing because they don't. What's the right way to say it? The devil to me is a fixed energy. As much as we want to, like, wake up the devil, I don't really know how that works. I don't really know if any of us have figured that one out. If somebody knows how to wake up, the devil and get the devil to work accordingly, holla. I'm sure a lot of us would love to know. You know, I don't know if you can teach the devil. And the devil looks good. The devil knows how to behave. Got the six pack popping off. You can love a devil. An angel can definitely love a devil. That's what we do on this realm. Let's see what's coming after. Coming out of that, you're moving into new places. There are new messages. It feels like new energies, new opportunities, options coming through. You being above this, messy water. But now we've got beautiful flowers in it. This is finding your own pedestal, putting yourself on that motherfucker. And see, it's got a little water draining off. Like, okay, to me, this is if you go on the right timeline coming out, this is getting rid of that baggage. To me, that water is feelings of the past. We're letting it drain away. We could make a pond with it and put some flowers in it, but we don't want to drown in it. So you do have to work through that. Period. With these two, I see offers coming your way. See that bird coming through there. I do see offers coming in your direction, but will you be able to give it your all? You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like, see, because you're in the light, and then the person making the offer, the page there, is in the darkness. So you may have, for a short, hopefully, short period of time, some baggage you got to beat some people over the head with and then chuck it down the road or put it in this pretty pond, drown it. So that is energy you have to work through because there's going to be, uh, you know, when the ex is like, oh, she's bitter and she did this, she did that, it can turn to that energy because, yeah, motherfucker, you fucked up. You did some stupid ass shit, bitch. The fuck? No, I'm not bitter. You're stupid. But I sound bitter because I'm responding to the dumb shit. So that's, this will be energy coming from others. If anybody else is on the sidelines in the relationship that he's talking to or you're talking to. And it doesn't even have to be somebody trying to do the work of your person. This could just be somebody bringing that shit up in conversation, drawing you back in when you need to be moving forward. So I think as long as you stay to yourself in this energy, she's not holding any baggage. So she's chilling in the forest, got her animals when she needs them. In the cards themselves, though, is this, the king and the queen. So the energy in the future is there for you. That type of energy that matches what you put out. That's there for you. But, can you get through that shit? Can you get through this motherfucker? Because you don't want to mistake one for the other. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be looking at, you don't want to have, still have that devil vision for the king when he shows up. That is baggage. The longer you sit and not make a choice, the longer you suffer, the bigger the baggage. So, I'm not going to tell you what to do in this. This is your choice, this is your experience, and your karma. It's a lesson you already have the data on. I see that. This is, it's a cycle. You've already experienced it, so you know what the answer is. But yeah, there's going to be that fear of getting out. How do you do it by yourself? And the truth is, you've been doing it by yourself the whole fucking time, haven't you? Yeah, you don't need somebody actually in the house for you to fuck yourself. So, like, yeah, this person, like, excuse my breaking, cracking voice. Okay. I don't know if you can see the numbers. 5 and 10. So you see these people fighting. Look at that. Again. Just somebody who's always keeping you engaged, on your toes, ready for battle. Why, though? And this is someone just being done, and looking at the damage, being in that damage, making that decision. I could pull the knives out and fight some more, but being done. For me, the 5 and the 10 is like bringing an energy, having an energy in your space that literally splits you in half. And it makes you be half of yourself to make shit cool and calm and peaceful. It's being in your head and learning to trust repetition that isn't good for you, that doesn't feel good. That can be the damage of abuse or the damage of being in a relationship where the person's just not available. Someone who cheated, just it just could be a myriad of things, but whatever it is, that's how we're feeling. That's what we're going through. And you don't need help if you want to do that type of shit to yourself. It's freaky, might be kinky, don't need help. I can I'm a freak, I can assure you. I can tell you which website to get these little kinky things off of. The whole costume. You don't need dude in the room for that. I swear you don't. So this just really feels like choosing whether you want to stay on the suffer train. And yes, it is a scary time, but it's a whole new year. And what a great time to get into some fitness and drop a few 100 pounds, if that's what we got to do. But your king is there. Your king is there. That's a different timeline, though. 8 comes back. So look, the baby, the poor kid is looking at them cups like, damn, I thought those were some tasty Capri Suns, but the cups are empty. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. And the world is yours to control. Look at that. Whatever that thing is coming out of the wall back there. At your person's energy at your back. Because they know you have options. They know that you are, I don't know, like why don't people respect the fact that you want them and you don't need them? Two big, like whole different things. It's like bra and braless. Two completely different experiences for those who are in the know. It's something different, right? It's the whole, like, it can alter everything about your day and night. Braless. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So the 8 and the 2 bring back a 10. So this entire reading has been completion. So, ooh, look what's just sitting here. Look what's just sitting here. That offer of love. And your person, like, where the fuck did she go? She took the last of the Capri Sun, the bitch. There's no more Kool-Aid. It's all gone. Your person needs to know what else is out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't appreciate how good we have it until we suffer a little bit. You can't, you can't really, how do I say it? You can't, oh, look what's just here. You can't just identify. Look, empty cups. She's gone. You can't just identify with a homeless person truly unless you know what it's like to not have a home, to have that be in jeopardy. So this feels like somebody who might have been spoiled. Um, Maybe it's time to take back the cookie that they're drooling all over and making a mess there. But this does feel like the energy of chasing hope that somebody wants to renew something, make it right, make it good like it was at the beginning. And then having to realize and accept that If you want happy, it's within you. It doesn't come from someone else. We may have to step back because somebody is like separating us, splitting us down the middle. Like, I want to be happy, but I want to be with you. Is being with you happiness? Because if those two things don't, tap dance with each other, it's the shittiest music of all, isn't it? Look at that. Lovers come back, and then somebody waiting to be given a gift. Girl, look, up to you, mama. But your person is a fixed energy, okay? Waking up, you're dating a sleepwalker. You've heard me discuss that. I think your person, though, gets an opportunity to wake up, perhaps in your absence. But as long as there's still reward for being whatever they are to you, as long as there's still reward, the fuck should they change for? Why? To them, it's not broke, so why are they fixing it? So we have choice, relationships that have limitations. We have the 11, so it's like chasing someone back into the past, hoping they'll do right. One reverses. And so it's turning you upside down. It's putting you in a place where you're not growing, you're not expanding, you're not being the best version of yourself. And we gotta just make some choices, mama. Oh. Three comes out just because I was barfing on that the way it comes out. It's trusting yourself. There's a third party somewhere in this situation too. And I don't mean necessarily cheating. It could be your person taking stupid advice from stupid ass friends who don't have good relationships either. This feels like somebody's getting stupid ass wisdom or like operating on old data. And that is making your person move in a certain way, which is, man, it need to be, look, somebody needs to know what it's like to eat top ramen for the next motherfucking month, is what I just heard. uh, Top ramen and some hot dogs is what I just heard. We need to learn what it's like to hook it up for ourselves for a minute. And when I say ourselves, I mean motherfuckers that don't know get right, don't know like good. So what you eat tonight? Del Taco? Oh, you had Taco Bell for real? Is that right? Mm. That's okay. Somebody, them noodles is delicious though. I heard them top ramens be delicious. Somebody needs to know what it's like to hook that up. Mm. We need to know what it's like when we have white socks go into the washer and then pink bitch socks come the fuck out of the dryer. It's a magic trick. We need to learn about that. hmm We need to know what that's like. hmm That's what I heard. I'm not sure though. Mm. Coming out here though, again, out the door. End sequence. End sequence. Data collection complete. Your choice though. I think deep down you know you're too good for that motherfucker, but they need to know that. They need to know that. And for all the guys in here who are like, geez, what a bitch. Sorry. So it's 2021. I really feel like this is the year, if there wasn't ever a time, collectively speaking, single men Men who are halfway in, halfway out in relationships, who have options galore and explore them. I think between Corona and the end of 2021, if you motherfuckers don't know what it is to be thinking and wanting a real relationship, y'all motherfuckers gonna die alone. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All that hip hop and sticking in and running. Women who are now adjusted to a new level of silence, quiet, and broke. Uh, like y'all gonna have to like work on some A game. Do I need to do readings for guys? I'd love to help you. Cause ooh wee, if you motherfuckers don't know lonely by now, if you can't figure out how to appreciate a good woman when she shows the fuck up, ooh lord, you should be left to your own devices. I say. I wish you well. I love you. Taco Bell's that way. Keep the drive-through in business. Go and handle that. Go and handle that. Mm. Hi, Lizzie. Okay. Hi, Obsidian. Okay. You're welcome, goddess. You got this. You always did. Okay, let's see who's here. The Shining. Is that it? The Shining. That's an interesting name. Shining 001. No. Okay, let's see who goes next. You came across a book. Oh, okay. Bad energy entered the room. Bad energy. Okay, let's see who goes. Who can I give a reading to? Let's do it this way. Whoever needs a reading, wants a reading, let's go. Because I see a couple of you guys asking for a reading. That's my dog. That's my dog. He's energy sensitive. Because there's nothing outside. He's just going nuts. That's it. Yeah, I have a massive Rottweiler. Jimmy Dean. Okay, you're right. I did say that. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I just had a. All right, Jimmy Dean. You make a good breakfast, huh? Yeah. I can sense bad energy that just came into the room, so that's kind of why I'm reading it right now. Anywho, Jimmy Dean, what kind of reading do you need? I don't want to do just tell me anything. That's a general reading. I should get takes forever. So what I'd like you to do is put your data in the form of numbers, but if you have a question or a yes or no, that would be better. What's your question, Jimmy? Crystal, can you work on a question for me, Mama? Please, just narrow it down for me so I can try to narrow it down for me. I will if you can bring it, bring your question into something like, a little more focused than general. There's a lot of variables. Where will you be in 5 years? Oh, I don't need to do reading for that. You'll be in your skin. Do you see how that's a general question? Like, so many variables to that. Let's just see what data you need to know. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you want to be? Hang on, Crystal. Hang on. We're doing Jimmy now. Okay, Jimmy. We're not doing Jimmy. I just heard myself. I'm reading for Jimmy. If you guys also read cards, man, pull out your cards. Why not make it an orgy reading since I am saying horrible things? Are you serious, Jimmy? I'm not reading for you. I'm not reading for you. You just wrapped it into a joke. 9 and 18. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, guys. There. Oh, fucking dog. So he's got his blanket wrapped around my sound cord. I hope you guys can hear me. That's rude. There. Take a blanket. Sorry, guys. Let's try this. Is the sound okay, or did I just mess it up? Okay. Let's just see what's in 9 and 18. Because what you're saying, honey, is a choice. It's not like, I don't know. Never mind. Okay. 9 and 18. 918. Fuck you, man. I hear country music now. I hear looking for love in all the wrong places. However, I don't know all the words of that song. I just hear the song. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Something, something in everyone's faces. I don't fucking know. I hear. Thanks. Anyways, feels like. Listen, it feels like you need to get some control over yourself. It feels like you're allowing something around you. Could be family, could be comfort of being in a place that you know, even though you say you want out. It could be the comfort of what's familiar that's keeping you in one spot. It's feels like a time sensitivity issue too. So are you of age to move? Feels like a time constraint going on or something, something, something. But it definitely feels like I'm very comfortable here. Like if you, like it's you all over here in the corner, like, and you're making a mountain out of a molehill in thought. Hmm. That's going to be a block for you in life. You're going to want to break that. Okay, but Let's see. Nope. So the only thing that agrees with you is the 8. Your data only matches here at the 8. And in that 8 is a repetition. Do I see you leaving right at this moment? No. Can that change in the future? You're looking for love. I hope you're not looking for love. Okay. Just. Look here. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Hold on. Ooh, I apologize. I can't count. So here's 7 and 2, and they make 9. So there's your 9, and here's your 8. So before you get to the repetition, it's all in your fucking head. 1, you're going to have to learn how to trust your real desires to move forward. It's thinking yourself into being motionless, or oh, there's 18. You got some cycles you got to break. You have some cycles in thought that you have to break before you can even get to that point. So if there's a new job or an opportunity to move out and go forward, you should try it. But I see this isolation right here. And this, is like deceiving oneself. This could be some attachment to people in that area. I really do feel like this is some issue of family or comfort. Just, I recognize this place. It's all I know. So if there's an opportunity to go someplace different, I say try it. But for now, right now, no, I don't see you on that timeline. You're over here. Like, see right here, you're all over here by yourself. Just like the world is happening over here and you're like over here. So it's in this 5 right here. It does feel like some change that goes a little bit beyond your control puts you in a place where you could go out. You could go be somewhere else. I see that. Here's an opportunity for something different, strange, a little bit nervous. What's going to happen? You'll be alone. What about these others? You'll be shouldering the world. Yeah, and it's almost like it feels also like the energy of maybe someone in your environment who might be uh yeah, okay, you said ex-wife. Okay, that's a better way to say it. So your 2 is here. That rolled out here and here. So yeah, that would explain it. Something you're holding on to, whatever the case is, whether it's ex-wife or dog or the tree outside your house, there's something that you are like, something that makes you comfortable staying where you are over there. Know that the world is waiting for you, though, whenever it's time to go with this. Let's have a look at that timeline. If you find yourself work away from where you are now and you get to move, let's see. I do see work here right in the middle, just as we're discussing. I do see dating frustrations for you or love issues. perhaps with someone from your past, someone that you have a little bit of a weakness for. They have some type of control over your world to some degree, but there's a choice to be made in that. I see. I see an opportunity to leave your zone. Here's what we might want to be cautious of: moving out of this comfort place and going into a new world, a new zone, new work. So we've got the seducer there. So this could be an offer coming in. Something sounds good. Could it be, or could I be getting drawn into a job that, isn't going to be as good as it sounds? Okay. We have the Hierophant, we have love coming out, but the love was in reversed when it came out to me. So we could really just kind of be wanting things to be the way they were. This could be getting to a place and being in a zone where you miss the exes or the old tree in front of your house. This could be being homesick for what was. Now, we have to be cautious about the homesick or the past behaviors also pulling us back in. We have to be careful. I feel like moving into a new place puts you into a situation where you might meet someone who alters your strength levels. Okay? This could be someone who you may meet someone who has a habit. You know what I'm saying? You might meet someone who likes to party. You might meet someone who throws you off your original intention. That's a test. That's a test. And the test will involve how strong you are when the kinky stuff shows up and the boss is waiting for you to get to work and you've got this bridge of troubled water to cross, and it can all be around lust. If I may summarize, moving into a new place, you might meet Miss New Booty, okay? Or Mr. New Booty, whatever your flavor is. You've got this new job. It looks very promising. It looks like something that allows you to grow and gain, because you see the building is still in process. At the top is the big, big pentacle, right? Right, that's the dough. All that money right there. This even feels like, I don't know why the words international comes out of this too. So I don't know what kind of good job this is you're trying to get or would be stepping into. We didn't go that far. Whatever the job is, it feels like there's great, maybe I shouldn't say great. We'll just say there's temptation. Okay? We'll just say it's temptation, whether it's Miss New Booty number 452 or the wrong Miss New Booty who robs you while you sleep, or she just comes with issues. She brings an imbalance. They bring an imbalance where you might be looking for something that you can rely on. This person might just see you as a meal ticket. This person might see you as a means to an end, someone who wants you to cooperate with what they need. It will be a cloudy illusion of she's gonna look real good. Oh my God. I just heard never trust a big butt and a smile. But that is not true. You can totally trust big butts and smiles. Just not over too much liquor and partying, okay? That's all. You can totally trust the big butt and the smile. I do not agree with that song. But but you gotta watch what the bad intake is and be mindful of that. So I do see opportunity, but there's gonna be tests, period. And your test, it what I see over the time period you've requested, I see your test. Booze or booty? Which one? It's the chemical or it's the coochie? Which one? One of these two things is going to be an issue. You're into international stocks? Then yeah, look here. I'm gonna need you to drive a cheap, beat up car. If you go to this new situation where you see yourself 5, 10 years, if I was you, I'm an ass. I would buy the most cheapest, shittiest car that you could personally enjoy and never let a woman see your bank account. That way you'll at least know somebody's really like there for the long term. If that's what you want at that time. But I see, ooh boy, Playboy, this Playboy vibration, that gets expensive as fuck. So be careful, because it is a test of your willpower and strength. But kudos on the living and the life. Oh, wow. At the bottom of the deck, wealth. Fool, you look like a whole steak in 5 to 10 years. I'm going to need you to keep your hands and fingers and toes and wallet inside the ride at all times. Because your ass is going to get got, especially being this type of energy over here in the corner. You're being watched. You'll be the guy women will see coming based on whatever it is you're displaying. Caution. You have an old car. You okay, so it's the booty? Okay. Well, look. I don't know, boo boo. Can't tell you. If you the one that's gonna be walking up and down the street looking like a whole 10-piece meal, I just don't know what. Listen, that's a choice, baby. I would keep the beat up car. I didn't say classic. Not the same. The gold diggers can spot the classic. I said beat up old like a smart car. Get you a new smart car. Those are nice. I'm just saying, there's going to be that temptation and it'll be expensive. It's going to be expensive. But it looks good other than that. You're welcome. Good luck. Good luck, because women will be upping their game over, this corona stuff. And the next 5 years, the world is changing. Women are going to be looking at all these different facets of manhood, if they're not already. A Subaru. Très economical. Very good. Keep that car. Keep that car. I wouldn't. Maybe that's just me. Flashy get you in trouble. But good luck with that. All right. It's gotten quiet. I hope all the guys took something from that if you're watching quietly. You plan to keep the car? Very good. Very good. Hey, who knows? I saw a video where they were showing the what do they call the car before they come out when they make like they envision a car and they show you like what it's gonna be. I guess Cadillac is making a flying car. So by the time that flying car is available for sale, your Subarus could be worth billions. Who knows? Who knows? They'll be going into the Smithsonian museums. Who knows? All right. I do believe I've read for everyone that fast. Hour in. That's good. I hope that was helpful for you, Jimmy. I will wrap this up with a short, inspirational, for those who are sitting and don't know what to say. I'd like a flying car too, but can you imagine the accidents and then can you imagine the insurance? I can't imagine what type of insurance comes with a flying car. I can't. I mean, unless maybe there's like no way that you can drive it and it drives itself, and then we just gotta hope. I don't know. I'm gonna let 10 years of flying cars roll by before I hop in on that one. Car accidents are gonna be, whoa, yeah. All right. For, okay, for everyone, let's see what messages will we be hearing about coming up very soon. Let's say 7 days. So, we're going to be hearing about somebody's luck changing, getting understanding on a major issue. We are going to see an end to someone, like a smaller group takes on a bigger group. I'm not just talking about things in the home. This feels like things we're going to hear news wise on an individual level. We are going to be going to be hearing about the control factors that go into play when controlling the masses and the type of blockages that come from that. We're going to hear about a major ending. um, right now I'm hearing a song by the group the Isley Brothers. They sing a song called, I'm not sure if this is the title, but it's Ballad for the Fallen Soldier. Ballad for the Fallen Soldier or Ballad of the Fallen Soldier. So this could be some type of military event. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to hope that this is wrong. Just in case, documenting anyway. I see some type of event here that we're going to hear about. There will be stuff. This is, here is the opposite of peace. It's war. And it feels like actions of haters upon others. The orders of one is here, 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 here. One appears all over. Wow. Okay. So there, it feels like A smaller group of people, or one perhaps leader, here, not being seen calling shots, not being heard as calling shots, yet doing so. Um, it's making a choice for betterment. It's acquiring or taking back control. Doing something by the book, no less. See that. But it's being rigid with an ideology or like a rule or a law or something. Someone's being hooked into something. Hooked in. What? Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, that just flew out. Nine of Cups, somebody's kind of like, if you see the guy, he's got his cups there. So, okay, this is like being in our emotions with regards to relationships, but we're like waiting for something to happen on the other side of this card. It's like, not the ships come in, but there could be a message coming in regarding a relationship. This can be an action taken by haters, waiting on to see how haters respond to a situation. 976. Let me keep going. Hold on. Oof. All right. So we're waiting on the haters to do something. What are we waiting on the haters to do? Waiting on the haters to return what they took. We are moving back into a situation that perhaps had been formerly left. I just heard psyop. Okay. So I okay. 2. Okay. So this feels like the energy of somebody moving back. It's like it's like somebody's it looks like somebody has to take their ball and go home, and it looks like someone's really not doing that. Someone moves into a position where there's a lot of angry energy. Someone's walking towards it, walking towards fiery energy. And the knight is a messenger, but they move swift, quick, and fast. Let's look at the other side. Like, you see the soldier coming in, like coming in for this battle. And they're going forward, going through this. Fire in hand, their passions, their energy. Then we have the star and the queen. So to me, this feels like the messenger or the message coming in about having to pour out our cups of energy for balance, for the purposes of balance. This really feels like Keep hearing outside help. Outside help. So there may be, wow. I do sense some type of, this is in the right side. If this were upside, if the right side up, this would be peace. These are peaceful things. But there's sickness, there's war. It's sickness, it's war, it's some type of destructive energy right here in the middle. There's an opportunity for like doing the right thing here. And that's a two and a two. So it's like, where does your loyalty lie? It's realizing who is and who isn't a team player. Because the twos actually, I'll show you how they come. Really hard to see them. The twos literally lay like this, opposite each other. So it's team against other team. In battle. Could be war. Could be. Could be war. There will be blockages, people not talking. A plan of action changes. And then something decays as someone holds on to power. So as old traditions move back in to a situation where there had been some upheaval, disruption, whatever you want to call it, something is stolen. I keep looking back at this card. It's like something of great importance is being stolen, has been stolen. We're going to hear about that in the next week. Whatever this was that was taken affects a large amount of people. What just popped in my head as I said that was data breach. We may be hearing about some type of data breach. And maybe these two go together. Somebody who left something not as secure as it should have been. There is definitely, with the two, the way they're laying, I can't stop thinking like there's a trick or something fraudulent going on right now. On display. Some type of forced ending. But there really is one person in control. Because there's one masculine energy, one leader energy. Somebody who's very comfortable. Ooh. Someone who's very comfortable with what I just heard is the facade. Looks like, if you don't know what a facade is, it's like on Hollywood movie sets. You see a house, they get a video, they shoot a movie and there's a house, and it looks like a house in front, but there's nothing behind it. It's just like a fake board that they designed to look like a house. What'd you write? Her laptop was taken. Don't you mean the Biden son? You talking about Hunter? Or actually Pelosi? Let's see, clarify this theft. Ooh. Okay. Did she really get her laptop stolen? The fuck is all this? Okay, I'm just gonna whisper this part real quick. So the way the cards are laying down, this looks like some secret society type shit. Okay, look. All right. So, okay, let's talk. So I said let's talk about the deception, right? So weird. So out of the deception card, we see the swords and the swords, right? Now, it looks like someone being caged in. And if you notice, the one carrying the sword is looking back at the one who's now in the cage. Let me flip this card. You can see the person sitting there. They look imprisoned. They look trapped. They look like it's the look like I don't know. That person looks shit out of luck. Very much so. Somebody looks very SOL right now in this, while simultaneously trying to maintain some certain, some type of elegant appearance. Now, the woman here, she could also kind of, be, I don't want to call her a biatch, but she could be. She has great ability to be selfish. Now, when we put these together, she's turning her back on someone. This is like the sacrificing of somebody so you can save yourself. She's sacrificing someone. And she's holding almost a magic wand, too. She uses her power, her status to make things happen. Kind of like a magic wand of sorts. Then we've got this wand energy here. Everybody looking from multiple directions, too. This can be actions moving in that direction. It's, what's the word? Rescind? Somebody is rescind. RESCIND is what I saw. Rescinded. I don't know what that means. I'm going to move on. So, this feels like someone's looking into the past. Someone's looking ahead. It feels like some type of like awareness, things being brought to light. Let me pull all these head covered people. Look at this. Something that alters someone's world completely. Look at all these bags. Someone's world changes in a way that can't be told. Someone gets to walk away with their dignity. Ooh. Okay. So we got the thief. Can't see what they look like. Then we've got moving back into the future, back to the past, or out with the old, in with the older. A journey back to past behaviors, thoughts, going back to choppy waters. Can't see them either. Look at this. And our cups with our slow moving turtle, it's like, doing things at the last fucking. This energy, it feels like somebody waiting until a proper wave comes along. Even the turtle looks like they're waiting on a proper wave to move in. Back turned, overlooking things. It's I don't want to say it's a feeling of victory and someone being victorious or anything like that. This feels more like the energy of a masterful person who over plans. Plans over plans. Wow. In the hand there, it's very difficult to see. It's like a yin and a yang shape. So it could be someone, oh, well, no, you can't see it better here on the right side. Someone who's holding things in balance. And the balance, though it doesn't, may not appear to be initial balance from here, it is balance, but it's hard to see it. Hard to visualize, probably because it's not being said. But it's an energy of someone, could be a leader with great passion, fire. Ooh, I just heard furor. Moving on to these covered people. Another covered person. Now, again, just this guy's ready to make that offer. Oops. This guy is torching that offer. Nah, you had your chance. Tree's on fire. Fucktard. This is like, I'm coming in with bringing you something you want, and on the other side, I'm taking some shit back. And I'm not even taking it back. You never really had it. You just thought you did. 5 cups, Lord. So this is an energy also of someone who is moving on. Turn that card. Someone realizes they're lost, though. Got to realize you're lost, and then you move the fuck on. Someone moving into a very cold place. As I'm doing this reading, my stomach is hurting. So this is a buildup of energy, high anxiety around what's coming in the next 7 days. This is like the energy of being super nervous and having to fart in an elevator, and you can't, or you'll die. Kind of like that. Oops. Another person with their back turned, the King of Swords. Lord. King of Swords can be a Gemini energy, air, Aquarius, Libra. But that person is looking at their throne with the lightning hitting their throne over here on those rocks. Getting ready to engage. The world is here, but she was also in reverse too, which is very interesting. This is like is something that still remains in limbo. It's like something that isn't finished quite just yet, but it's not happy. This ain't. She's happy over here. She's feeling good, looking good, smelling good, is good, real good. She ain't good this way. She ain't good this way. And there's this wondering, there's this misinformation, um, lack of 100% knowledge, conjecture. I don't know that. Okay. What's here just sitting at the bottom is about a new beginning. But it's not a new, it's facing towards the past. So something that it looks like it's on its way out will have some testicular difficulties, is what I'm saying. There is going to be some type of engagement for control. I'm not going to tell you I see anything like off the chain or anything like that. It looks like battle. It does look like bully energy. It looks like rebel energy. It looks like organized energy. This is definitely something deceptive coming through. Cooperation is here too. And it's cooperating. It feels like the energy of cooperate or else. Okay. All right. I do see the work of someone who is a visionary, whether that's for better or for worse. For us, there, now, hopefully it's for the better. Someone will be making connections to things that no one was really expecting. I see that. I don't see anything demonstrably, excessively. I don't see any nukes, is what I'm saying. I can't think of a nicer. I don't do good with trying to not let the potty mouth flow. I don't see any nuke action or anything like that. But I definitely see posturing. I see people moving into position for protection so that people can preserve old ideas and old traditions. I see a group that fears losing control. Law and order. Someone's done thinking. Time for action. There's going to be a great divide over the next week. Be very careful again. I said this in another reading. Very careful what you write and say on the internet at this time. Read more than write. How about that? um More advice on read and write. Be very careful for those of you who are very active on social media. If you are a troll baby or anything like that, be very careful. There is monitoring happening at this time. Um, Alliances. Here's something about alliances that are able to surveil in a different way. Be very careful of that. If you work in the service, mentor, counselor, you write fucked up shit on the internet, bad jokes. If I was you, I would have a look at cleaning up some of that shit. Seriously. It's These are things that will now affect your job. People are going to not need to talk to you about getting access to your data. Not saying erasing it's going to clean it up, but maybe it looks better at first glance. I don't know. Be very careful. Some of you are going to be dealing with jealousy. Yeah. Be very careful of haters. Those who are not happy for you, you feel it in your stomach. And my belly is starting to like strike up again. You may feel it in your gut. That gut feeling. Don't tell those people your fucking business, because they'll be more than happy to see you suffer. You know who these people are. You know who they are. Okay? The unstable ones. Lord. Oof. Be careful. And you know what? I feel like the cleaning up of your profile, if necessary, cleaning up of useless data. We won't call it cleaning up. We'll just say it's useless data. If you don't have a use for it, get rid of it, is what I'm saying. Or private it or get rid. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you beyond that. Except that if you are entertaining the haters, it's a very sensitive time right now where that can come back on you. Luck is here twice, so you know, If you work with crazy people, make sure you give them a donut. Tell them they're special. This is not the time to go off on people, okay? I know there's going to be an energy of wanting to, because there's this, in the numbers here, is this desire to look. Oh, wow, wait a minute. There's this desperate need to move back into a familiar cycle for everyone. That's all here on the dice. Just everyone wants that familiar cycle to return, but not without great struggle, and that's just not the world anymore. A lot of us are going to be introverts and realize that. Accept it. It might be safe just for a little while. I don't know if it'll last forever, but it's damn sure here now. Some of you who have fought for beliefs are going to be finding out in the next 7 days that you didn't know shit. You know nothing. You knew nothing. Some of you thought you had proper alliances, thought you knew what the fuck was real and what wasn't. And you're wrong. And that's going to just take a bubble bath and deal with it. It's the best I can tell you. Don't do crazy shit, but it feels like growth and maturity if we can accept that we might have been wrong about the way we thought about certain things involving the world. Keep your ears open and your heart open, but watch the ego. Ego will be very, very expensive. I'm starting to heat up right now. Be very careful who you let goat you into stupid conversations. Somebody may be trying to fuck you guys up. Somewhere out there, you know who your haters are. Watch who you let get close to you. For the rest, yeah, war. There is a war of sorts happening at this time. It is for the spirit, heart, and mind of a nation, a people, and a thought. But what moves in around this, what's attempting to be brought in is a fixed energy for all. Those who thought things were one way are going to find out you've been sold out. I don't know how people are going to deal with that. It's going to be some emotional people. It's going to be some people that are going to have a lot of trouble letting go of things. Guides, those of you who realize there's something different about you, you're different in the world, we've discussed that. This will be not just over the week, I think over the next year. Going to be like learning to adapt to a new type of logic that makes no sense to some. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of blocked things happening. There's going to be some blockages. We may experience in some places, I can only speak for the US here in this one, it's going to be some power issues. And I don't mean people power, I mean the lights. So make sure you got your candles and not just the scented candles that you get freaky to. Make sure you got your flashlights and your batteries on deck. I just stocked up on a couple extra sets of batteries myself. I'm not saying go crazy. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying some are going to experience some power issues. So just have your stuff on deck. Okay? Okay? And that's in the tighten up. So just make sure your stuff's together. Make sure your underwears are clean. There'll be an opportunity here to handle, I just heard catastrophe. I don't know if that's the word I should go with, but that's what I just heard. For hope it's not catastrophic, but catastrophic has levels for all of us. Maybe if there's no more hair, that would be catastrophic for me. So catastrophe is different for everyone, okay? However, there's going to be confusion, some dangerous situations involving destruction. This is a time for grace, because what you're going to see is people not have grace. I think you're going to see the animal nature of a lot of people. There's going to be fighting amongst suits, fighting amongst those who normally don't have to do that. Okay, we see that happening already, right? As a cycle is someone's trying to break a cycle. And it's the gang, in the gang they say blood in, blood out, but this is bully in, bully out. The work of a visionary. It's going to be a lot of emotional people over the next week, so be very careful who you have political conversations with in the friend zone. You want to talk about this shit with strangers, do your thing, but be careful what you write. I'm just saying use caution over the next, I'm going to say 7 to 10 days. Just be very cautious. Keep your eyes open because the truth isn't going to be blasted in your face. Yeah, we may have to do a little hunting for what's actually true. You may have to talk to friends who work in the world to know what's true. I do see change and movement, but a lot of issue working things through. But Lord, yeah. Everybody, just be cautious. I don't know why. I've said this in another reading, so there must be something to it coming down the pipeline. Watch what you write online. If you are writing, trolling, being aggressive with people, sending pictures of things you don't want to come forward, knock it off. I do I'm probably not the one to take that type of advice, but it's come up more than once. So please be mindful. Those of you with good jobs, watch what the fuck you write. Watch what you join and advertise to friends. Just, this feels like a time to keep our politics close to our chest until they're necessary because there's some shit going on. Okay? There are impulsive decisions that one side's making against someone with a plan. Although I do again, so I don't see major war or anything like that, but the king moves into position. Interesting. So there will be a power exchange of sorts with regards to what we hear in the news. I think this is government stuff, White House. There is going to be some changes of power, but they're not going to be quite what was expected. It's going to work very weird. And when I say very weird, it feels like an unusual idea pushed, hurried, and rushed through to make something happen as quickly as possible. People trying to rush to get something completed. Seriously. Mm. People who think they know how something works. Yeah. Okay. Going forward, somebody makes a snap decision that affects everyone. A leader makes a decision that affects everyone. 5. And And then things are thrown out of balance. Competition comes through. Very strong for me. Um, Confusion. Expansion. Oh, well, okay. I think leader decides upon a cycle situation in the middle, circled all around by others. A great stage effect is what I just heard. A great stage effect for your eyes only. Mm. A show put on by a group. Natural actors. Natural actors for peace, for freedom. Hmm. And yet at the same time, excessive. It's things being still off balance. People who realize they love their freedom, they don't have it. Things are going to change. Like, there's so much like in the dice with all this, there's just a lot of movable energy, nothing fixed. Everything is in motion. There is a plan, but everything is in motion. The plan is to alter or try to disrupt a cycle. Great stage. I can't go any further than that. I feel stuck. Um, Something about a fucking stage performance with natural actors. People who are actors and we don't know they're actors, but they're haters and they're half-assed, heartless people. Just power, influence, understanding who's really in control. The acquisition begins, or the acquisition takes effect. And this doesn't feel like a transfer of one office to another. It feels like a different acquisition, something bigger. Done. Be careful out there, you guys. I don't fucking know. Next week, keep your eyes peeled and be very discerning about what data you take in as real and what isn't. It's the best I can say. Oof. What comes out at the end of that is a life lesson. An opportunity to get one, which, and this is my card of like money, wealth, prosperity, and then that being greater than the self. And the green is like money, it's practicality, it's what we invent, it's a life lesson for some but not others. With the 7 here in reverse, it's overthinking, it's like putting someone into a trap. Someone runs out of luck, run out of time perhaps. People who are being revealed as untrustworthy. Yes. Okay. Hey, Jimmy, just keep your eyes peeled. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled and don't cuss nobody out on the internet. Clarify shining dollar one. Shining, you've asked for a reading twice. I don't, for some reason, I can't work with your energy. No. Whatever's going on with you right now, maybe you're not clear on, maybe you won't hear me. I don't know why. But you bring in a bad energy into the chat. And I feel it in my stomach. So I don't know what, like, are you overly anxious about something? Or, because 4 is my number of safety, 4 is my number of stability, somebody with a plan, someone seeking control while being lazy, prejudiced. So, no. I don't know what you're going through, or maybe you need to like really be sure about what it is you're seeking, or you've asked the same question for a billion times. My deck says don't put energy to it. And my stomach is building up with an energy right now like a thick, smoky fog. I got that when you first came in and asked. So, maybe not at this time. I don't know why. I'm not going to ask. Not asking any further why. The answer is just no, for whatever reason. You've had a reading from me. Maybe I didn't like it. My stomach is hurting right now. This is the second time. You asked for a reading. I'm giving it to you the second time. Something's off. I can't tell you what it is. I ain't fucking with it. No. You don't even have a picture on your thing or anything. I don't remember. If I gave you a reading, I apologize, but I can't now. Second time, I'm going with my gut. So I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I'm not going to question that any further. Second time, bad stomach. Am I like, should I don't enjoy slamming my face into walls. When I feel them, it doesn't feel good. Just saying, as someone who has hit a wall before. I've hit a wall before. I don't know. Sorry. Maybe there's someone who can give you a better reading than whatever I can answer. Or maybe something's off. I don't know. I don't know. Cards just say don't. And there's something chaotic in your air. Something confusing. Ugh. My stomach is my stomach is gurgling and growling right now. I'm not hungry, and now it hurts. Fuck that. Hell no. No. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. No. How about no? Sorry. Ask me like in a week or some shit. I don't know. Wow, what the fuck? What's going on with you, Shining 001? What the you need a bubble. Just relax. Maybe that's it. Maybe something's going on and your brain's overpowered. I can feel something. And no mistake now. It's back twice. No mistake. What's going on with you? All right. All right, Jimmy Dean. You have a good night too. I think I'm going to do some yoga. This is some shit right here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If I didn't get a chance to read for you, I apologize. Shining 001, we'll have to try it another time. But twice in a row, I'm not going to ignore my body energy. Just not. So, like, comment, subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the other lives when I do them. And I will be doing some readings for the signs and stuff for tomorrow. Obsidian love, thank you for hanging out. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. All right. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Please relax. Bye.